Good morning. Going on a rogue scrap metal mission today, and I already got a little bit of stuff. Volkswagen Passat trunk hood. That's actually steel. 2 little microwaves in there, toaster or something, some TVs, a couple refrigerator compressors, a little bit of wire, a very little bit of aluminum. Stand by, we're gonna get into it. Support your local union. Electricians Union, Baltimore City. What's the Tapsico? A pizza shop owner just told me to take this. It's funny because we took a bunch of these apart in the other video I made a while back. Sawzall. This guy right here. Definitely this guy right here. We getting there, we getting there. I need to learn about the pallet hustle, because apparently a whole lot of people do it. I don't know what material this table is. Those are 40 by 48 inch pallets. You can sell them, I think $3 to $5 a piece. There's a few major pallet dealers around Baltimore, but I've never done it before. Broken table. Made out of steel. And bird poop, that's nasty. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Beautiful Monday morning. Still weight, still weight, still weight. You want to go through with the time to take these apart. See these 4 screws? There's a big fat transformer, I believe it's called, inside a microwave. You can feel it drop when you do the last screw. It sits in there, it's a pretty big square, and it falls. Just drop. They have security screws on microwaves too. You can beat this with a hammer, or you need a star key. I got a star key, but I might just beat it with a hammer because it's faster. There's one right there, one right there, one down there, I believe. See how that popped off? And then if you can get that one, you can reach in there and cut that out. The yard I go to does take them. Simple. And this is a motor that drives a fan inside a microwave. You could take that off if you want. This is a big heavy transformer. But a lot of these are just aluminum, so they don't want them. It's like a copper tone coat, copper coat. I collect them and put them in a bucket and take them at once. I think somebody online said these inside have a chunk of copper in them. I don't even know what that's called. And this is an aluminum heat sink in there. I used to get them out. I don't know more. It takes a long time. The reward is not very worth it, sorta. Trying to bust that guy open. Yeah, I think this is all aluminum right here. Let's drive something. And here's copper, I believe. Okay, so I busted it open just to check. And it's not a chunk of copper. It looks like actually that white thing down there in the center is porcelain. And then I think these are both magnets. I don't know. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments. And this part right here is a heatsink. It's aluminum. You could probably try to put that with motors, but where I'm going today, they're not going to probably take that. They'll take a transformer. This guy right here. My left in the door, aluminum door. Whole center is glass. Obviously, you can't take the glass to the scrapyard. I'm gonna see if I can put it in a dumpster and bust the glass out of it just to keep the little frame. Is also aluminum. Check stuff with a magnet. This is aluminum, it's not sticking. I'm gonna toss this guy in there. Let me see this. Sometimes they got filler in them. It's like a particle board or a cork or something, even like a foam, and they don't want that either. This guy is glass. I'm gonna see if I can put it in the dumpster and bust the glass out. And you just take this little bit, which isn't much, but I guess it adds up. A lot of doors are hollow like that. These are made out of aluminum too. Take the rubber stuff off. Take all the handle stuff off, track. This kind of stuff pops off slowly but surely. Supposed to. One way to do it is beat it against something. It's got rivets holding it, that's why it ain't coming off easily. Take these little guys off both of them. Get rid of that kind of stuff. On to the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Ow. Two shelves in the first half hour of my day, that's rare. Metal, metal, metal. It's my magnet. Throw it in there. Y'all see my little buddy? He's kind of dirty right now. Look, look, look. Okay, check this out. The junk find segment of today. Feeling good like I should. Smile for the camera, right? Check this out. Yeah. Peter Parker. Head maintenance guy is pretty cool. I talked to him a bunch of times. He gives me all kind of appliances, refrigerators, stuff like that when he has extra ones. He said multiple people come through here. I'm not getting everything obviously, but I do pretty good in this neighborhood. Let me see what I can come up with. This was in the first set of dumpsters. And I'm not a big car dude, so let's see what we got here. A steering gear rack. Steering gear rack. Part number blah blah blah. Power rack. This thing is non-ferrous, meaning the magnet ain't sticking to it, so it's like aluminum breakage. Some of it's like this right here, steel. The majority of this is aluminum. Now I'm gonna cut these pipes up off with a sawzall real fast. That's steel too, down in there, but heavy aluminum. Okay, when you're using these guys, you gotta be super careful. My brother is a Milwaukee advocate. You gotta be super careful when you're using these, because when you throw them in a bucket or something, you can break the disc, and then when you turn it back on, they break off and they hit people in their glasses, their eyes, whatever. Google some of the accidents online with these guys, and you'll see why. Like, you gotta be careful with them. but I'm gonna try to cut the steel off so it's majority aluminum. Get all that off. Okay, this guy's steel, this aluminum, this steel. You can leave that little nub. But they'll complain about this thick stuff, so this has to go. And that's very thick too, man. Let's see what we can do. These sparks are burning my glove. Plumbing brass, aluminum motors, compressors, 4 of them I think, regular house wire, nothing special. Aluminum. This dumpster has a bunch of little odds and ends in there. Baby stroller, you can cut all that fabric off. This one's empty. This guy has a bike in there. I'm gonna get the bike out and whatever else I can. I'm getting our load filled up. The guy told me he's got a refrigerator I can come get later. So I told him thank you. You know what I mean? He said, yeah, that's fine, come back. Throw this right in the heavy steel pile. Take the seats off of these guys. A lot of the yards complain if you don't take like the wood and whatever off of stuff. Just realized there's another bike in here. This is some kind of lamp, I believe, or table. Some kind of little one of them fold up chairs, like camping chairs. There's a whole nother bike in there I'm gonna have to dig out, but I'm going to dig it out. Stand by. It's coming out of there. Got house wall. All your messes, and people won't have a problem with you coming back. It's the inside of a fire alarm, fire detector. Guts. Toilet seat. You don't want that. These community dumpsters get super hot in the summertime. Super hot. Burn your skin. Steel weight bikes. You can resell them, but so many people sell bikes online. It's like kind of hard to sell bikes online. Just about everything in this dumpster. Could take that off at the bottom, but it's worth like about 8 cents. Literally like 60 cents, I don't know. Don't see much more metal in here. Can't do anything with toilets. Metal, metal, metal. Scrapyard usually don't give you a hard time about the tires on bikes, but they could say you have to take them off. They usually do not. There's one in there already. I'm gonna make them neat and put them in there, stack them like Tetris, and we'll see what we can do. This is a pretty weird junk find. It's a whole bunch, like a whole bunch, like 30, 20 pounds of beads. Necklace making. You could resell all that. Do I want this stuff? No. Will my daughter love this stuff? Absolutely. They still got the tag on them. I don't know. I guess Mardi Gras is over, but resell them. Or I could wear all these while I scrap. That was super random too. I guess you could put like a bulk lot online and see what happens, huh? Somebody got tired of going to flea markets. All right, let's get back to taking stuff apart. Ooh, that one's pretty. Very OCD weird about picking up every nail and screw I see on the road. I feel like if I leave my screws or I don't pick up a nail I see, I'm gonna get something in my tire that day or the next morning or something like that. I've done went through 2 plugs in the last 2 months, 2.5 months. But yeah, that's one thing about scrapping metal in the junkyard. You're gonna be patching some tires up. Throw these guys in there. Got my bike. Cut this stuff out. Oh, and I always throw what's left over that I don't keep right in the dumpster wherever I find something. I don't take it with me and go to the junkyard usually, like ever. Get these guys out of here. A lot of times they won't say nothing about this, but you can take a razor knife and cut it off real quick also. And then they won't give you a hard time, you know what I mean? If there's wood on it or concrete, yeah, they're gonna yell at you. I got yelled at about 2 weeks ago for throwing door jams with concrete filled in them. I threw them in the pile at the end of the day on a Friday. The guys were mad. They yelled at me. They're like, put that back on your truck. They let me throw the doors that had glass in it, luckily, but I was in the wrong. I was trying to rush and go to another job. Okay, let me get these off of here, stack them in there, and we'll go somewhere else. A whole bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards from 1996, like a lot. I'm gonna go through them just to check them out. Some of them are worth thousands of dollars, so yes, I will be checking them out. And I was too old for the Yu-Gi-Oh and all that stuff. What's his name, Goku or whatever. I don't know about any of that, but I'm gonna look them up online, eBay and stuff like that. And then the maintenance man told me there's a radiator over here and a coil somewhere else. So I found the radiator. I could not find the coil, but Got these plastic parts I'm gonna try to cut off or beat off with a hammer or something. And yeah, put that to my little collection. See what I can do. Ooh, that's grease buildup, I guess. Let's try this one. Both of these are going in the truck. I'm at a different neighborhood. I didn't record myself getting in here. There's one community dumpster over there. Got some copper out of there. And stainless steel sink. Bunch of little odds and ends. A motor off a washing machine. Took that off with a hammer. I beat it. Food disposal. Dish disposal, I mean. This is plumbing brass. Got that all thrown down in there. More plumbing brass. Off of that sink, same sink. Bathroom fixtures usually are the plumbing brass as well. And this motor. Yeah, getting more stuff built up. There's one more dumpster. That one's empty. I'm gonna drag some more stuff out. Turn the camera back on, record some things, and then should be almost at full capacity, full load, or enough at least to go down. I think I'm going to Al Metals today instead of Sins over East Baltimore, but we'll see. Okay. So I'm running around, and I didn't record like 2 things. I found a screen and something else, and right before I left this neighborhood over in Baltimore County, I see this laying next to a dumpster, like somebody did a rehab. But when you scrap metal, copper is always like, that's what you're looking for. You know what I mean? I'm getting pretty full. I got that stainless steel sink in here now. Here's the other screen, this brown one. I tore that apart. 2 parts of it were not aluminum, and 2 little small, the bottom and top was aluminum. There's a ceiling fan, I'm getting that as well. It's a lot of copper to just find. Usually people keep all that stuff. Okay, I put 2 like bent up shopping carts in here just for weight, because I don't have that fat of a steel load just to complete and head down there. And like I recorded, I found the plumbing fixtures with the copper and a whole bunch of plumber's brass attached to it as well. So now I'm heading down to Dundalk, Al Metals in Baltimore County to get weighed up and see what all the non-ferrous and everything comes to for the day. And that's like a whole trip. I recorded everything except a few little things at the very end, but basically my whole trip I recorded. I got it all on here. Make a complete scavenging metal mission junk scrapyard basically. And here's a whole bunch of loose copper that just came off of that one thing right before I was about to leave. So all in all, I got a decent load, but I wanted more steel weight as well. Steel, the price for steel went way down recently. It's almost August 2022 and it's down to around 7 cents or less. It might be 6 by now. I haven't been to this particular yard in like a week, and I know it drops every couple days. They're predicting that it's going to go a lot farther too, a lot farther down, like a crisis, food shortages, all that stuff. Junk and Grind YouTube page. thanks to everybody for the support so far. I haven't been going that long, but I really need more help, more subscribers and shares, likes, etc. It feels weird even saying that, but I'm trying to document everything, vlog everything, record everything, keep making videos, see what I can do with it. Started my own business this year, plan on being very successful, and I've got a decent amount of jobs too. I don't just scrap metal, I do junk removal all around Baltimore County. I think I'm at like 22 jobs right now. To me, it's not a lot. I want like 3 times that much, and then I can relax, and you know what I mean? But it's coming, I got faith, and I'm not giving up, so. Metals.com. This is a pretty big outfit. This is the best one in my area to me. Sheesh. Go get this little bit of precious stuff done. Okay, so I took everything to the scale. Points, regular cords, number 2 copper, dirty yellow brass, sheet aluminum, old sheet aluminum, sealed units is the refrigerator compressors, old sheet aluminum, clean zinc, brass, electric motors, transformers, iron cast aluminum, and extrusions aluminum. That was $47 in non-ferrous and 860 pounds of steel at 7 cents a piece. Everything came to $107 for everything today, ladies and gentlemen. That ain't bad at all. Down Al Metals, and then they always give out shirts down here, man. I like coming to Al Metals. Everybody's cool for the most part. I love their shirts. It says Al Metals, United we stand. That wraps up our day. That was not bad. I left at like 9. It was a long day though. It took me like roughly 6 hours today to make $107 because all the steel's down so low. It's like you gotta work a lot harder to make the same money that I was making 2 months ago in 3 hours. Now it takes like 5. But that's not every day. Every day is different. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the end of our video. Thank y'all for watching me. I want to be a famous vlogger next year. You get to say you've seen all this from the beginning, you know what I mean? And till next time, etc. Junk and Grind LLC.